Dexterity means like finger agility. You feel me? Like
how wide our grip can be.
Like you play the piano. A gorilla ain't playing the piano. You play the piano. The gorilla ripped the spine out your ass. Like.
We gonna have to get our boxing gloves and our bandages ready to go because there's a gorilla apparently that we gotta whoop on. So it's 4 of us here, so it's 96 other niggas we gotta get together to decide on.
I ain't gonna stunt.
You know what's funny about
it? Be Mike Tyson, Jean-Claude Van Damme, like.
I don't think none of them niggas doing shit against a gorilla.
I feel like we gotta pick a representation nigga to fight for us in order for us to make this happen. We the last niggas to be going out there fighting a fucking
Steven Seagal.
You know what's this was funny about the conversation though, right? What I found amusing is that it became a joke and a meme, and then it became into niggas actually. Like, you got the niggas that actually make the content about it and be funny, but then you got the niggas that's actually thinking logically about it. And that's the funny content. But, like, trying to figure out, like, okay, what are the gorilla's weaknesses? We ain't never learned so much about a gorilla until I watch a lot of Discovery Channel, my nigga. I enjoy learning about animals. I love animal documentaries. I never learned so fucking much about a gorilla until these last 2 weeks. I'm like, oh, shit, gorillas' organs are fucking sensitive. I could rib shot that motherfucker and might got a chance if you're not looking. Kick that nigga in his motherfucking, kick the nigga between his 8-pack.
So speaking of being educated about, unwillingly educated about a gorilla.
Yeah, understood.
You know what I'm saying? Like they
bite force.
I read something. They was like, yeah, the average human being, like if you fit, you could bench press 250. A gorilla, they arms and pecs and shit, they can lift 2,000 easy with no training. We gotta train to hit 250. Then they said our fingers are optimized for dexterity. You feel me? Dexterity. You feel me?
You got to define dexterity for a lot of somebodies.
Nothing.
A lot of somebodies don't know what dexterity
Dexterity means like finger agility. You feel me? Like
how wide our grip can be.
Like you play the piano. A gorilla ain't playing the piano. You play the piano. The gorilla ripped the spine out your ass. Like.
Wait, the 100 niggas, they don't have weapons, right? The 100 niggas don't have weapons.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
So the 100 versus man, it's all.
They ripping spine out
bare hand battle niggas.
About 15 niggas alive and then a dead gorilla.
Look, are we picking the best? We're picking the best of the best.
And that's with weapons.
Realistically, we're picking the first 20 niggas of straight sumo wrestlers in the defensive line.
They dying. They done for because they fat too.
That's not the point.
Do you understand the relativity
all that rice
of
ain't
the
do
biggest
shit.
defensive lineman still ain't got shit on that gorilla?
No, listen.
Yeah.
Still, he can move that motherfucker like
a gorilla can move like 6 defensive linemen.
Acting like the gorilla's Goku from Dragon Ball Z, like he has ultra instinct.
That's the thing. That's what being a saying is. It's a motherfucking ape.
You ever seen was a captive gorilla?
You ever seen 5 niggas surround a wild pit bull? That even though the pit bull would probably kill each one of them niggas individually, just because it's 5 niggas surrounded.
Nah, I feel like one strong man could fuck up a pit bull.
Nah.
Yeah.
If you had a stick.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
realistically, one guy. Listen, after a certain point, the pit bull can only do so much. A pit bull can only do so much.
If we're talking peak pit bull versus peak regular nigga, and if we're gonna put Mike Tyson up, we're putting Mike Tyson up against his lions. His tiger, and you know what? I
think a nigga
no man can fucking beat a lion.
Mike got rid of his tiger. Mike got rid of his tiger because it almost killed him.
That's one motherfucking animal.
Listen to me though.
2 lions is max.
If you put 5 niggas around one tiger, the tiger ain't gonna be sitting there trying to fight shit.
But if you put 5 niggas around one tiger, it's finna be 1 or 2 niggas, and one of them might be disabled. And the tiger might still also be alive.
Taking off, bro. Tiger gonna say it's 5. These niggas is big. Let's run away from this shit.
No.
The conversation that I always had was
Tigers
like,
are motherfucking
it's only
killers.
so many people. I remember somebody telling me this back in the day, and I don't know if this really applies because the gorilla's a much bigger animal. But they always said that, nigga, it's only so many people that can jump you at one time. It's only so many hands and feet that can physically actually touch you at one time. So 100 men, there has to be waves, right? Because 100 men are not touching this gorilla at once.
I'm gonna be in the last wave.
What's the wave amount of people that can actually physically put their hands on the gorilla at one time? We're not equating for that circumstance. Nobody's equating for that. You only got like 10. And you talking about big burly niggas? You only got like 10 guys.
I got you. You make a circle of 20 niggas. And you come in and weighs 20.
If 10 niggas grab this arm and 10 niggas grab this arm.
You gotta grab that arm though.
Look, but I ain't
You gotta grab it!
I'm gonna be
This
honest.
nigga, have you ever seen what's the nigga? Y'all niggas have played motherfucking Super Smash Brothers, man. Y'all seen that nigga swing his arm and just go in a circle. It just.
But that's the thing.
And you gotta come on,
Super
man.
Smash Brothers, they make Donkey Kong slow. But in real life, them niggas quick as fuck.
Them niggas can move.
They strong as hell, and they gon' literally, they just go.
Bite force.
They can just go whack.
Grip force.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
He can bite you. He can hit you.
If he grab one of these niggas by their arm, he possibly breaks their arm, right? But that's one arm already occupied. You grab another nigga by his arm, that's one arm already occupied. Now you bite a nigga, now you got one mouth. That's 3 things you can't use now.
But you don't have a knife or nothing. You just got hands. You never punch. You can't even punch him in his throat or his balls hard enough.
They don't stop blunt force.
But think about it. If 3 out of 4 niggas gotta damn near die for this nigga to get a little bit hurt,
I ain't saying everybody.
times that by like 10. That's 40.
Nobody's accounting. Nobody's accounting for the thumb in the ass. I heard that you put a thumb in the gorilla's ass. That'll stop everything. Nobody accounting for that. Nobody even thought of that. Everybody else is fighting this nigga. I'm in the back. Ah!
We been talking stick talk. You been talking
And then I win, and everybody like, well, how you defeat the gorilla?
First off,
I put a thumb in his ass, and like they did on the.
like Future said.
I gotta answer.
Future told me to do
Nobody
this.
accounted for the thumb.
Look, they said we show up there unarmed. We don't have to stay unarmed, and most niggas ain't.
See, you cheating.
That's not cheating.
Because he ain't got straps.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna stab that.
Guns is straps.
No,
Listen to me.
when
So-
he take the niggas in the first wave, right? He gonna break somebody like this, and then when that shin
somebody.
bone pop back, that's my shank.
Look, listen to me, bro.
While he occupied them.
Look, listen to me. If you count on one thing with humans, you talking about they gonna show up there unarmed. They gonna start off unarmed. They just not gonna end unarmed.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Yeah, no, listen.
I'm gonna
At a
stab his
certain
ass
point,
with an arm.
hey, listen. At a certain point, the
With a femur.
experiment,
Fuck you talking.
nigga, the experiment gonna have to get to a certain point where they gonna have to find a motherfucking weapon because remind you. If you go in the room, nigga, you're stuck. Niggas ain't letting you out, nigga. You got to finish the mission. So somebody getting fucked up.
It's me and Stacks, double cup, back to back. Broski lid hit a high note on the track. Check, got one, I'ma get a few. Perm cuts, all I need, now camera crew.